Welcome back. We're currently almost done prepping our G87, G99 Touring, as well as our BRG M4 for a weekend on the West Coast to attend the Bimmer Invasion show in LA. With limited time, let's start getting these cars out of here. I gotta complete the photo shoot so we can get these cars loaded tonight so the trailer can leave first thing in the morning. Because of how much the Touring weighs, the G87 has to get loaded first, which means I need to complete my photo shoot in a rush so I can create all the launch material so we can have our proper release for the car so it goes online the same time we reveal it in person at the industry night at the CSF Finish Line Garage. Since this is a longer drive than the Poconos and Impact, we're only bringing 3 cars for one trailer. I only have a few hours to get the launch media done for the G87 that has just been resprayed in Aratium green, which looks fantastic, pairs very nicely with the satin clear carbon everywhere, the gold FIR Evos, and the carbon ceramic conversion by MMX. The trailer is right outside the door, getting ready, loaded up with all the cars, as well as all the display material since Carbonius and MMX will be joining us in our booth for this year's show in LA. I just finished up the photo shoot. Our Touring and M4 are outside and ready to go since the trailer is staged and already loaded with all of the display material. As you can see, it's dark outside, so let's get these cars loaded before the complex lights turn off on us and we're loading completely in the dark. We have our Touring, our M2, and our M4, all of them loaded on the trailer, ready to go, and we're looking forward to being back on the West Coast with the Invasion crew. And just like last time, it's about 11:30, and the cars are leaving in about 6 hours to head out a week early before the show. Considering it's pitch black out and it's just Anthony and I loading and I'm also recording, I'm sure the footage isn't stellar, but with that said, cars are loaded and we're done and we're good to go. With the cars leaving a week early, we'll head out during the day of the industry night. We'll head over to CSF, pick up the trailer, we'll bring them over to Finish Line Garage where Ravi and his team over at CSF is hosting the event for Bimmer Invasion, which is where our G87 is going to be shown to the public for the first time.
What up, say?
We're here at Ravi's garage at Finish Line. We're gonna bring the cars in, give them a final wipe down. The guys from JQ are gonna be installing their new V2 system for our steering wheel and hub. That'll go along with our Unveiling. We'll get the cars into position, head back to the hotel, and come back. It should be under the cover. We'll check out the show and proceed with the Unveiling.
Firstly, welcome to the Bimmer Invasion Industry Night. Thank you guys for coming out midweek. First, I want to get some thank yous out of the way. So thank you to Bimmer Invasion for putting this on. Thank you to Ravi from CSF for allowing us to use this really cool garage. It's really cool to see so many BMW builds from all across the USA and even from the UK. Shout out to our people. We are here to unveil IND's G87 M2. It has a lot of details in it. After I've unveiled it, I will go through some of them, but there are so many that if I talk about it, I will be here all night. So, let's take a look at what is peeking under the cover. So, as you can see, the colour of the car is probably the standout. It is actually a Porsche colour called European green. Now, we've been debating all day how is that pronounced, but that's the best we've come up with. The whole kit is made by Alpha N in Germany, apart from the side skirts, which are by 3D design. The colour is a Porsche colour from the Porsche 356, and the Porsche inspiration actually goes inside the car with a tartan and the gear lock from the Porsche 917. Under the hood we have a one-off Eventuri carbon Kevlar intake, CSF chargeable manifold, and the Eventuri strut brace. Suspension-wise, the car has lots of parts from MMX, also has MMX ceramic brakes, along with KWE for suspension and isomer exhaust. Now the mod list for this car is absolutely huge. It is on IND's website, but as I said, if I go through everything on the car, we're going to be here for a long time. So for now, enjoy the night, have some drinks, have some food, and take in all the wonderful builds that are here. Thank you.
With the Industry Night show coming to an end, Mr. Craven is going to get some additional content tonight, so we're going to leave the car out. I'll get some video in the morning, which I'll showcase next, and then we're going to head to the show itself for the unloading, see some old faces, and have a good time. That's it for us here at the CSF Finish Line Garage. Time to get the cars loaded and head to the main show. finally have everything set up and people are here starting to roll in early. We're glad to have Carbonius presenting with us again, our M4 with the new closeout by them, our G87 front and center, and our M5 Touring with an OEM Plus look. MMX will also be displaying with us, and we have Garage Vault joining us as well. With it all set up, I'm gonna grab some content before it gets too busy, then we'll go check out some of our friends' booths and see what they brought out and check out their displays. This is pretty cool. This is the exact suspension setup that we have installed in our G87 on display here at the KW booth. And of course, we gotta stop by BBS to say hi, check out their incredible lineup of cars, any new merch, to check out my favorite wheel by them, the FIRs. Hands down, an absolute perfect wheel. Walking through the Adro booth, their kits are always awesome, and they have some of the most originality, and their wide body G82 kit is always a pleasure to see. Heading over to the JQ Mat Trace booth to see more about their new wheel setup that they just installed in our M2 that you saw earlier, and see the different types of wheels they offer for that new version. The raw billet display and shows the craftsmanship behind their products. And on their car, they're also running the full carbon Alpha N V4 fenders. The inventory intakes looking good, as well as the full carbon Kevlar Alpha N hood. Here's a close-up of their new wheel system. Even the manual cars have these small paddles. The cool part about the paddles is that you no longer have to take your hand off of the steering wheel. You can still hit your turn signals and your light controls without having to take your hand off the steering wheel to reach all the way back for the factory control. And they have Jake's M4 GTS here with about 700 made and 300 of those coming to the States, and 100 of those in white makes it pretty rare. In the interior, he has the factory Euro seats and harness that matches the stitching on the seats themselves. The cage in the back in the white as well. There's the inventory intakes and the charge pipes in gloss carbon. The cool part that I love on the GTS hoods is the large print carbon from factory. And to close out the engine bay, he has the Salon Workshop upper tie bar. Another booth I'm excited to check out is Golden Wrench. Their display here is incredible, such a clean display, and I love everything about their products. Every one of our cars has at least something by them. Moving on site to the heat, but staying cool by the CSF booth. Gotta check out the R44 drag build, that was just at our place. Always a pleasure to see this thing, and the guys from R44. Let's go check out some random cars and explore the show and enjoy it while we can. Thanks for watching, guys. We're super happy that we came out to the show. Got to see some familiar faces and some new ones as well. Bimmer Invasion crew always delivers. See you at the next show.